Now that we've looked at these descriptive statistics, mean, median, mode, and standard deviation, let's make a histogram. So we can do that two ways. We're going to use the regular Excel version, and then I'll do the same thing using the XLSTAT extension. I'm going to come up here to Insert, and this one here with little lines is called Statistical. So I'm going to highlight this column, Statistical Histogram, and we're done. That is the histogram of this data. It gave us 5 bins. You can see the bin size at the bottom, and as I mentioned in class, the bin sizes are just based on what Excel wants to break it down to. So they're not normal divisions, not what most people would pick for their divisions. So if we change this, we can format our axis instead to be click on here. Yeah, instead of being auto, let's do by bin width, and we want the bin width to be 10,000. Okay. It's better. It still doesn't start at 0, which is what we would like, but it's starting to look a little bit closer to what we want. All right, that's this spread. So as it makes sense, there are more countries down here, fewer countries down here. It's not a normally distributed data. That's the histogram. So in order to submit this for your homework, you would just give it a title, like histogram. And then if you right click on it, you can come save as picture. And you can save it as a picture. Then you will upload the picture. That's the best way to submit your histogram. You can also save this whole thing. So you would go to save, file, save as. It must be in this format, the .xlsx. If you change it or if it shows up in .csv, then the graphics won't come through. So it has to be in the format for Excel. That is how you create a histogram here. Let's now do the same thing. Get rid of that using XLSTAT. Type in XLSTAT. You have to hit this the first time for it to load. It takes just a moment to load. And we have a bunch of different options here. We want to use describing data, histograms. So the first question is, where is our data? And it is in this column. It's continuous because it can have any value between 0 and 60,000. We want that column. There are no subsamples here, so we're good. So it's going to do it with 20 or 60 countries, one column of data. Okay, so this is now calculated the same things that we did at the beginning. We can see the number of observations, 60, so that's a count. The minimum value, maximum value, these give us our range. The mean, which is the value that we calculate ourselves, and the standard deviation. So that number is the same as this number. Automatically done for you because we're using this XLSTAT add-on. And it has given us this histogram. This histogram has got a lot more bins than the one that Excel gave us. I don't really think you can edit these, but it's okay. So if you wanted to turn this in, again, you can right-click, save as picture, and then save that picture and submit it, and you'll get full credit. That's all you have to do to submit the histogram. Really easy. Right, and we did that using XLSTAT and the describing data. So if you have a question like, tell me the mean, median, count, of the data, then XLSTAT can give you all of that information in one fell swoop.